Well, in today's business report, Uber has brought a disruptive technology that offers many benefits to consumers around the world. And Africa is no exception. But it can also be disruptive to competition and create socio-economic issues. Africa 54 business correspondent Jill Malandrino joins us from New York with all the details. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Vincent. So CNBC Africa did an interesting piece on how Uber is impacting local economies, and I wanted to share some of the important points with you. Now, I use Uber all the time. I have not paid for a traditional cab service in quite some time, so I'm really familiar with the service. It's been a game changer for us New Yorkers. Now, Uber is currently the dominant ride-sharing app in Africa and now has operations in 8 countries, including Egypt, Ghana, Kenya, Morocco, Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, and Tanzania. Disruptive technology can bring substantial benefits to consumers, but it also raises competition and local economic issues. These result mainly from the displacement of traditional service providers, and regulation is also another big concern.
Now, is Uber creating a monopoly in the marketplace?
That's an excellent question. Regulation needs to at least ensure that conditions for competition are consistent and not only free but fair across competing services where possible. There are also concerns that Uber, with its first mover advantage within the ride-sharing market, is growing into a monopoly despite the benefits to consumers. So even though competitors may offer better quality or cheaper services, customers will be attracted to Uber because it has established a stronger brand and larger drive network. To compete, entrants have to develop rival platforms which are frictionless and able to attract both drivers and passengers. So the barrier to entry is rather high.
Now, can you give an example of competing service that can be said to be rivaling Uber?
Well, let's take a look at Kenya, the home of Safaricom, another company that is certainly a disruptor. We've met with the CEO a couple times on the show. Safaricom launched an app-based ride-sharing service called Little Cab in July 2016 in partnership with Kraft Silicon, a local software firm. Little Cab introduced free Wi-Fi to passengers in addition to the option to process payments using M-Pesa, the mobile phone-based financial service. So it's still not clear whether Uber can integrate the M-Pesa payment solution to its service in Kenya. A failure to address this challenge may limit the company's ability to retain its position in the market, but that could benefit consumers because pricing gets more competitive.
We'll be watching this. Thank you very much, Jill.
Thank you.
That's Africa 54 business correspondent Jill Malandrino reporting from New York.